Yo, what is going on YouTube? How is it going today? We got a little bit of a different video for you guys today. Just because we're going to be talking about a topic that, a lot of people have gotten into this, but not from my point of view. So, my point of view that I'm talking about is the small creator. Today we're going to be talking about the Logan Paul situation. That situation being his video about the person that he found in the Japanese forest, the Japanese suicide forest. So what I mean by that is that YouTube's approach to it and how it affects us. So the gameplay you guys are going to be seeing today is 3 matches of Call of Duty. It's about 17 minutes long. I don't know if I'm going to be speaking for it the whole time, but we're going to try. So, where do I even want to start on this? That's a good question. So, what actually happened? Well, obviously you guys should know by now, Logan Paul, he's a douche. Same thing with his brother Jake. He did a vlog in Japan, and he went through the suicide forest with a few of his friends. And it's not the first thing in the suicide forest that has been put on YouTube, but his video did change a little bit because he actually showed a dead body. He found it, he did blur it out, I'll give him credit for that, but he put it in the thumbnail, and he really screwed over a lot of people's thinking for that place. That place, you're supposed to respect it. And his crew and stuff, they were like, oh, bring the camera. They were making jokes, which I get, on the basis of everybody handles times differently. I'll say from experience, I've laughed in completely hard times, and it may not seem appropriate, but that's how people cope with that type of thing. They crack jokes and try to make themselves feel better. But that's still not the correct way of going about things. Now, why I'm speaking of this, why I'm giving you a little bit of the backstory, is because nobody on YouTube really speaks about how things hit the smaller guys. I am around 270 subscribers, and I'm going to be talking about people who I've honestly talked to, and they're about around a K. So This is something that hits probably, I would say, from the range of brand new until about the range of probably around 10 to 15,000 subs. That's what I classify as small. So, as you guys know, you can live paycheck to paycheck on YouTube around 15 to 17,000 subscribers if you are very smart with your money, and so on and so forth. That's not what we're talking about today, though. How this Jake Paul thing affects the smaller guy is by how YouTube dealt with the situation. So, people who uploaded his video, re-uploaded it, after he took it down, were getting hit with terms of service. What do you even call it? Strikes, I guess. We'll call it strikes. Violations, that's the word. So, they were getting hit with the inappropriate content, but you know who didn't? Jake Paul, or Logan Paul. That's who, not Jake. Jake is a whole nother story in of itself. But Logan Paul showed that video to over 6 million people, just on his original video alone, not even counting the uploads. The re-uploads, And that's shocking. He never got hit with a violation of terms of service. And in the YouTube terms of service, there is a section where it says that you cannot show dead people, basically. So by him showing the hung body, even though it was blurred out, is still a huge violation of the terms of service. And YouTube did absolutely nothing. Nothing on their part. I don't even think they even sent him an email like they usually would. I have been I've been copyrighted once in my time of the last about 6 months active on YouTube here. And that was for my first Call of Duty walkthrough, the first mission. Some random person decided he wanted to copyright strike it. I fought it, I won it, thank God. But he basically claimed property over my video for that time, and that was a really close game. I just noticed that 65-64. Hey ho, we came out with a win. Anyways, so I was talking to hopefully Ty Guy doesn't mind this, but I talked to Ty Guy the other night after our stream, and we were talking about the Logan Paul situation, and we're not happy. And the reason why we're not happy about this was he does not get the ramifications as someone else would. If you're a smaller YouTuber, if you're under 50K, if you're living paycheck to paycheck, if you're even just starting out like I am, like he is for the second time, I'll link Ty Guy's channel down below because he doesn't know that I'm speaking of this, but hopefully he doesn't mind. Anyways, so we were talking about what it meant for us, and what it means for us is that we have to walk on even more eggshells than we did before. Hopefully this little technical glitch doesn't happen. I just saw it on my playback. But there is no ramifications for Jake Paul or Logan. I keep mixing them up. So by YouTube not doing anything, by being ignorant to the situation, letting it go, basically looking at their golden pony boy and being like, it's okay, he can do what he wants, he brings in views for us, he brings in money for us. They're basically telling the big guys that they can do whatever they want, and it's not cool. It's hard because we as smaller guys, I know at least I do, and I know a few other people that absolutely do, they follow every guideline that they can to keep their channel up and running so that they can keep pushing forward to try and gain the subs to maybe make this dream their full-time job, and to have the ability to be like, hell yeah, I make videos for a living, people see them, I get money off this, I'm living the best dream I can. I don't go to a 9-to-5 job, I'm at home, I'm making YouTube videos, you know, I'm playing games, talking to a mic, and talking ultimately to you guys. But the guys who take that for granted, the guys who don't get the slap on the wrist for it, it really hurts. So, as I was saying, Logan Paul messed up. He did. And as I said, for us guys who are just trying to become something a little bit more prominent in the community, it kills us. Even us on the gaming side, the guys who just sit down and stream or whatever, YouTube looks at us. YouTube looks at us and goes, and basically bends us over and calls us Shirley. If you don't know what that means, they fuck us. They really do. Meaning, like, we can do something wrong. We can do something wrong, and it's a huge deal. Big deal for our small channel. Something small like an actual copyright strike could kill us. Could kill us off. Especially on the streaming side of things, because they usually limit your streaming abilities when copyright strike. Terms of service, you could get your channel completely deleted. If you're at 4, 5, 6K subs, and you're getting to the point where, yeah, you're gaining subs like relatively quickly, and you get that violation of terms of service, you're done. You're done. Your lifeline gone like that. It's a huge deal for a smaller creator. Logan Paul didn't get the same treatment, and he violated the terms of service and didn't get the same treatment as somebody else would. I'm pretty sure, I know, you might correct me if I'm wrong, but I remember in the summer, Mark Draftneck, he got, I believe, a terms of service violation, and his channel got completely deleted. He had to fight for it back, and it didn't happen like that for Logan, which is a huge issue. And everybody should be salty. Everybody should be angry and upset that this happened. And YouTube needs to get their head out of their ass. They absolutely do. And by doing this is not letting him off easy. They need to go after him now. They need to keep a close eye on them, on both the Paul brothers. And when he messes up again in the future, because by allowing him to be let go of this situation, you're allowing him to do it again with no ramifications. You're teaching him that it is okay for him to violate the terms of service. So YouTube, you need to rethink your manpower, and instead of going after us little guys who are trying to just do something, if we mess up, we mess up, okay? Tell us that we messed up. But Logan Paul messed up and you did nothing. Absolutely nothing. You just went, well, he better learn from it, because he might do it again, but just don't do it again. Alright? Just please don't do it again. That's pretty much what I'm getting out of this situation. The people who re-uploaded the video, you're dumb. You're basically just baiting for views, baiting for subscribers, whatever, what have you. And when you get that violation of terms of service, I hope they come after you. The one thing that I will credit Logan on is the fact that in his apology video, he told his fans not to defend him. Good on you, buddy. You got balls for saying that. But that does not contradict his apology on Twitter. And Ty Guy and I were talking about this, and his video that came after the thing on Twitter basically showed two sides of what he was really talking about. And I'll bring it up here, and I'll quote it. I'll air quote it for you. I'll read it. It says, "Where do I begin? Let's start with this. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry." That's the universal way of saying I fucked up. He goes, basically, I'm gonna quote this, edit this a little bit. He goes, "I'm surrounded by good people and believe I make good decisions. I'm still a human being. I can be wrong." End the quote. For that, I say, one of your guys told you to bring the camera. You're not surrounded by good people. He says, quote, "I thought I could make a positive ripple on the internet." End quote. You know what? He has a lot of power. He could if he was doing the right things. By showing a dead body, he wasn't. He goes on to say at the end of the post, saying, "With great power comes great responsibility." Do not steal that from Spider-Man. Alright? You, sir, do not know what responsibility is by doing what you did. Okay? People have called you a racist, a sociopath, thinking that you're not right in the head. Okay? And because of this, YouTube just goes, you do you, buddy. You do you. No possible issues for you in the future. So, again, when it comes to the little guy, you're just effing us up. That's all you're doing. You're not helping us. The bigger YouTubers don't really help us in that regards when they're hit with controversy. That was terrible aim, by the way. I don't know if it will be lined up properly, but I have trash aim. Good thing I play hardcore. But it hurts. That's all I can really say. I know I'm rambling, and I know I've probably repeated myself about 1,000 times, and that's okay. I'm cool with that. But he cannot continue doing what he's doing by allowing and YouTube going about their business without telling him, "Hey, dude, you violated our terms of service. This is what we're going to do." Basically, with that kind of situation, with him being your golden boy, if I was YouTube, yeah, he's making a lot of money for you, but he's still bringing a bad rep to the table, bringing that nonsense. So you should tell him that he's gonna be banned for a couple, at least maybe, let's say a week. Let's see how he likes it for a week, not being on YouTube. I know he still makes money other ways, but he needs to have a kind of 3 strikes you're out rule, especially with that kind of thing, violating the terms of service. When other people, they get hit once and their channel is immediately shut down and they have to fight for it back. So anyways, guys, I hope I didn't bore you too much on that. I know I rambled and repeated myself, but I really want to get the point across that this doesn't just affect the bigger guys. It affects the little guys as well, the guys that are just trying to make it somewhere. So I hope you guys did enjoy. If you guys are new, hit that subscribe button. If you did enjoy this video, hit that like button. I know this is a little bit out of my realm. The way I usually do things, I'm usually a stream guy, you know. I don't really deal with politics on YouTube. But I just want to kind of give my opinion and see where it goes. So I hope you guys did enjoy once again, and hopefully I'll be streaming somewhat soon. Ty Guy's link will be in the description below. This man, he got hacked a little while ago, and he's been building up his channel ever since. So if you guys don't know who he is, go sub to him as well. He's a great guy. Talked to him on the PlayStation the other night after my stream, and it was an awesome time. So peace out, guys.